Welcome back. In this tutorial, we will learn the lofted bend in SolidWorks Sheet Metal. So, uh, if we see the basic concept here, a lofted bend is a sheet metal feature that forms the lofted surface between the two sheet metal profiles with a controlled bend pattern. That means it requires the two or more profiles and in the different planes. And also the guide curve will not work for the sheet metal lofted bend as in the standard loft command in SolidWorks. So it automatically calculates the bend lines, the neutral axis and flat patterns as we discussed in our the edge flange and miter flanges in our previous videos. So and it creates the flat pattern for the manufacturable sheet metal. So we'll see the options and how to create the lofted bends in SolidWorks Sheet Metal. So let's start by creating a new part file. Now, as we discussed, it requires the two planes and the two profiles in the different planes. So go to any plane and try to draw a sketch here. I'll draw the circle here. You can dimension it, let's say it's a 70. Click OK. And take a center line and draw a construction line here. This is center line. So to create the open contour, we can offset this line and select the bidirectional, provide the offset distance. Click OK. Now zoom it and you can trim now to create the open contour. Click OK. Now you make them for the construction purpose. Now again go to top plane. Now we need a plane here at a distance, some distance, let's say 40. Click OK, go to this plane, normal, and let's create a circle here again. Dimension it, let's say 45. Click OK. Now you can convert the entities. For this, select convert entities and select these two construction lines here. Click OK. Again use the trim entity command. Trim this portion to create a open contours. Select these two lines and make for construction purpose. Exit the sketch. Now you have two profiles in the two different planes. You can hide it. Now take a command and take the take the command loft bend. So select the two profiles here. Now it automatically created the lofted profile. So you can see the two manufacturing methods here, bend and formed. So in bend is automatically selected here. The bend it uses the series of the distinct flat segments. As you see here, these are the segments, and the gauge tables is also applicable for the bend option here. But if you choose the formed, it creates the smooth continuous surface and you cannot use the gauge table here, and the gauge table is not activated for this option. So in the practical applications during the manufacturing, it uses the segments here. So we will see the options, bend options here, the faceting options. and facet valve. These options will be controlled by the facet valve. So let's see the first option here, chord tolerance. The chord tolerance, that means the distance or the deviation of the flat created. Let's reverse the direction here for the better visualization. So you see the deviation of this created geometry from the original circular profile. So this deviation or the this distance is chord tolerance. So you can control the chord tolerance with facet value. Let's change it to 0.2. You can see the change in preview. So if you select the number of bands, so smaller the value, the better will be the profile, smoother will be the output. Try to change to 0.8 here. You can see the change in the preview. So go to number of bands here. So let's increase the number, try to increase the number of bands here. So the number of bands means how many number of the bands between the profiles. So if you see the 7 here, you can see the 7 bands. That is, it divided this circular pattern into the 7. The larger the number, smoother will be the profile. So you can input the value here. So let's see the segment length here. The segment length is the distance between the each bend lines. Try to change it to the 10 here. The distance between the one bend to another bend, that is one segment. This is the segment length. You can also control the profile with the change in the segment length. The smaller the segment length, the smoother will be the profile in the bend option. So you can use the gauge table here, select table, or you can browse the your already defined or already collected data sheet from your Excel table. I'm not using it now. So in the sheet metal parameter, you can control the thickness. You can reverse the direction of the thickness, same as in the other options. You can provide the auto reliefs also. We are not discussing right now. You know. Now let's go to the segment angle. The segment angle means, first of all, provide the 90-degree segment angle. The segment angle means the maximum angle allowed between the two adjacent faces, this face and this face. So it will also control the nature or the output, the smoothness of this output profile. So let's say if you put the facet value, that is angle. Now let's say uh, um, 30 degree, 20 degree, 20 degree. That means it will divide the 360 by 20. That means mm, approximately 18, 17, 18 segments it will create for the whole 360 degree. That's how the segment angle works. So it is the angle between the segment, that is the maximum angle allowed between two adjacent flat faces. So these are the options in the faceting options, and which are controlled by the facet value. You can see here another option, use material sheet metal parameters. You have to assign the materials and it will automatically provide the thickness and the other sheet metal parameters for the selected material. So after selecting your requirement, simply click OK and it will give you the final product, manufacturable product. You can flatten it. This is how the loft bend works. Now we will see another option here. I have created these profiles. First of all, delete them. Now you can see the two different types of the profile here. So select loft bend and select the two profiles here. So it shows the bent option. So if you select the formed one, it creates the smooth profile, and you can change the number of bends here. So you will not see any significant changes by decreasing the increasing the number of bend line here. Actually, you are not seeing the bend line. It created the smooth surface depending on the two open contour profiles. So if you click OK, go to loft bend and select the bend option here first. Number of segment 18. Select these two profiles. Now it's creates the profile. So you can use the refer to in point. The meaning of the refer to in point means there is a sharp point. It automatically identifies as there are some sharp points, and it's difficult to achieve the bends in the sharp corners, which is invalid geometry sometimes in the practical applications. So even if you see the formed option, it will not create the loft because the geometry is invalid for the sharp corners here. So again go back and select the bend option here. So you can check or uncheck and see that if you don't want these profiles for the sharp corners, you can avoid it and click OK. It will create the lofted profile. You can see it automatically creates the profiles using these sharp edges and the circular profile. Again go to loft point and edit profile here. Now you can change the segment length, segment angle, chord according to your requirement. Let's say one option here. Delete this loft point and edit this sketch. Let's sketch some fillet here. You can select the whole sketch. It creates the fillet at a time. Click OK. Exit the sketch. Now again go to loft bend and select the two profiles here. The bend is selected, but if you try to select the form this time, it will create the smooth profiles because there are no sharp bends here. So these are the options available in the lofted bend in SolidWorks Sheet Metal. I hope you understand the lofted bend in detail. See you in the next video.